I'm a little confused. This is meant to be a red cucumber. Evening all. Just having a little tidy up of the tomatoes. We're going to give you a little tour of the greenhouse, show you what's going on. We've been trying to get a lot more of the leaves out, trying to free up a bit more space. We've done the 3 beds of tomatoes and the peppers as well. Join me in a bit, I'll show you around. Now, I'm not overly impressed with the tomatoes this year. I've been quite lucky compared with other growers on the YouTube channels with their outdoor ones. Now, the blight has gone through all of them. Loads of them, people have told me that they've just ripped all their plants out. So I think I've been quite lucky, to a degree, at the moment. Now, I think it goes to show that the tomatoes on these 2 vines, this one and this one, this front one is dancing with Smurfs, which, as I've said before, I've never done before, and they're coming up really good. They're starting to ripen up throughout. Is Moneymaker, which I'm really disappointed with, because normally these put my teeth back in. These particular ones are fabulous, but this year, nothing. We may get 3 or 4 fruit off of them. We may get another couple off up the top, but that's about it. Now, the next ones we got a variety called Heinz in the front, and the ones at the back are Black Elephant. Now, they're still green. The Heinz ones, as you can see, they're going a bit funny. Now, I grew these 2 years ago, and I didn't have none of this then, so I'm wondering what that can be. But we've got a couple of big fruits on there, a couple of more little flowers that have gone over, but there's no actual fruits on them, so I'll probably cut that off there just so I can get all the energy into them. Now, the Black Elephant, which you can see, is not very good. A couple of little fruits coming on there. We've got 2 down here, but that's it on the whole plant. Again, all foliage, big thick stems, and that's all the fruit I've got. Now, a bit of a winner for me this year is the Tigerella. Not as closely tight trusses as normal, but there's lots of fruit, which is always good. Pop it down there. Down the bottom here, they are quite tight. Now, these are the way I like them. Now, before we go over to the other side with the rest of the tomatoes, I want to show you the peppers. Now, these are not doing too bad at all. Now, these ones here are the mini sweet red, even though they're green at the moment, but they seem to be coming on quite nice. I've had a little trim off on the top of the plant just to try and get some energy into the peppers themselves, but there doesn't seem to be a lot going on down the bottom. Rot wise, they seem to be good. Now, the centrepiece is the 2 cucumbers, one of which Well, the two cucumbers that are going up the middle. We've got another cucumber that's coming from there into there and trained up there, which are doing well. Now, we're getting cucumbers out of their ear holes at the moment. Don't know what to do with them. They're all coming up. Lovely. Couple more coming in there. Another one under there. Another two coming on there. Oh, and we got a few more over the back there. Okay, we're on to the left hand side of the greenhouse. And the back one on the tomatoes is the Brad's Atomic Grape. Not too bad. Got a couple of fruits down the bottom. And we've got a couple up the top. Let's poke you up, have a look in there. Everything apart from the Smurfs are still green. Nothing seems to be turning. Now on the front here we have Gigantuma, I think they're called, and they're meant to be massive tomatoes. Now we'll just pick up and have a little look in there. Now they don't look too bad. They're not getting that big. Now these have been fed twice a week now and watered every other day. But again, there's not a lot of fruit on them. Now in the middle of this bed we've got, again, at the back, Dancing with Smurfs. And as you can see, they're ripening up. Lovely. And on the front here, we've got Yellow Pear. Now I've already had a couple of cheeky ones up there that were quite ripe. But that one's on the turn. Now moving on to the last two plants in this section. The back plant variety is Pyramid. Now, out of the whole truss of eight flowers, we got 2 tomatoes. And I'll take you down. Oh, got tangled up. I'll take you down, take you down. We have a nice little truss. Let's drop you there. We've got a nice little truss under there, which isn't too bad. But they're just random. They're random tomatoes. Just growing here, there and everywhere. Now on the front of these, we've got the Black Elephant, which aren't doing too bad. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fruits. That's it off the whole plant. And they're not on trusses either. This one's not on a truss. It's just on its own. There's a little truss of some kind there. Flower didn't do anything. That one needs to come out. So yeah, not brilliant, but a tomato is still a tomato. Now on to the last quarter, and I must say I am quite impressed with what is going on here. The front one here, we've got Dancing with Smurfs, same as the other ones, all good. Now in the back we got the Brad's Atomic. Now these are starting to change colour, and they're quite firm. Some of the ones at the bottom are quite firm. This one's taking on a little bit of a squidgy moment. Now granted, I haven't got blight, but I haven't got the amount of tomatoes that I normally have. The Gigantica on the front, not doing bad at all. I wouldn't call them giant, but there you go. Now last on the little hit list, right by the door, is two white beauties. Now these, we've got lots of fruit, not too bad. This one's going a bit funny on the top, we've got a few little wrinkles, not too sure, a few little ones. Nothing over the back there. Oh, one in the back there, one there, and a truss up the top which doesn't seem to be wanting to do anything, so I may have that out. I'll come to this in a minute. Now what's going on here? This is meant to be a red cucumber. Now the plant's by the window down there. Most of the leaves are all starting to die back, so we've chopped all them out. We've got a couple of other little cucumbers up here. Let's just pop you up and have a little look. They don't seem to be very green. They're very pale. So I don't know what is going on here. Pop a few comments below and let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Is this going to turn red? Or is it dead? So anyway, that's a little look round the greenhouse. Little bit of a tour. I've had you on the tripod most of the time, so excuse all the juddering. Oh, there's my little list on there. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.